Hi, this is Annie from the ADHD Minimalist. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our home. It's a minimalist home, which is rather tiny. There's my youngest little playhouse out there. And this is one of our latest projects. I'll have to do a before and after later, but this is my youngest daughter's room, and this is her new bed, which my husband made. So she has a lot of storage under the bed now, and so the room seems a lot bigger. This is a really small bedroom. We haven't got everything finished in here yet, so we have some shelves and some kitchen cabinets here that I covered in lace, and those are in the process of going up on the wall over here. We sometimes call it the playroom. It's pretty versatile. Move those chairs around a lot. This is my daughter's bedroom, who hasn't made her bed. We're going to do holiday cleaning later today. This is some kind of house she made out of a box for her stuffed animals, which is taking up quite a lot of her floor space. Here's another kid's bedroom. This is my son's bedroom. He's 13. This is actually the master bedroom in this small house. You can't get a king-size bed in here. It wouldn't fit, but we can get a queen in this room. Anyway, he hasn't quite finished unpacking because we haven't got all the shelves up in the closet yet. This is the family room. So this is our hallway. There's 5 of us, so we kind of have to cram a lot of stuff in this little space. So my kids try to jam a bunch of stuff in their cubby, which they have there. And this is more where my husband and I put our stuff. This is our bedroom. So we took one of the smaller rooms and did a built-in bed. And I actually... Nope. Oh, and those are the winter socks that came in that haven't got unpacked yet. We did a built-in bed for us, which is rather a small adult bed. I actually like this room better than our other room because it seemed like in the other room we kept just throwing junk in there. Somebody was on their way over and we were going to quickly clean, and all the junk ended up in our bedroom. So this room is so small that we don't actually do that. We have a little workspace here. It's enough space for a laptop, and you can sit and do some work there sometimes. And then this is a closet behind here. I get most of the hanging space, but my husband doesn't have a lot of hanging clothes, so that works out. And there's actually some storage. These drawers go about halfway back in the bed, and then the other part of the bed is you can lift up a latch and put stuff in there if you need to. So let's go back out in the hallway, and here is the bathroom really quick. It's a fairly big bathroom for being Sweden, but we do have the washer and dryer there, so it does make it a little bit smaller when it's doubling as a laundry room. So here we go up the stairs. These are our Christmas stockings. This is our main living space. Like I said, this house is pretty small. This house is about 100 square meters, but officially they don't count all of that space because the roof slopes enough in this room that they take away some meters on each side. So it's officially it's not a very big house for 5 people. Most Swedish houses are bigger than this, even though in Sweden the average size of your home is much smaller than in the United States. Here we're gonna go into the kitchen, and that stuff I need to take out. I had to quickly do a movie here because my husband took the kids skiing and he called and said they were on their way back, so I thought I would quickly do this before everybody gets home. This is our kitchen. We just did a remodel, a really simple remodel. We were given a new fridge freezer combination, which was much bigger than our old one, so that sort of inspired putting up new kitchen cabinet doors. So we just got this done 2 days ago. So I'm going to do a little bit more painting in here, but it's basically done. We need to put up some wallpaper. We were really excited to get the doors done. This backsplash is actually a lot of old plates that I crushed and tiled them myself. It was a pretty fun project. The kids and we put on ski goggles and went outside and hit the plates with hammers. It was mainly plates that already had problems with them and flaws so that you couldn't actually use them to eat off of anymore. And then we made this backsplash. So I kind of mixed in some regular tiles too, because it would be a little bit overwhelming to look at this throughout the entire kitchen, but I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And we have a lot of snow outside, as you can see. This is an antique cupboard that we picked up at a secondhand store once. And we have a little bit of Swedish Christmas lighting in here as well. And this is our dining area, which is honestly not that big, but we made some custom seating so we can actually fit a whole lot more people here now. You can bring in an extra table sometimes if you need to seat more, but we have most of our space in this house is in this big living room. So sometimes if we have lots of people over, we'll put up card tables in here and eat in here. So it's not a bad layout, honestly. If you're thinking about building a house that's not a tiny house on wheels, but a tiny house that actually has a foundation, putting a lot of space into the main living area has been really helpful for us because the kids can play around here. That's why we have this boxing stack here and these bars hanging from the ceiling that can do pull-ups and stuff. And sometimes we hang up hammocks here and the kids swing around or make an obstacle course. And in the middle of winter, sometimes this has been a lifesaver, this room, that there's a lot of space here. And the bedrooms are incredibly small. But if you have storage under the beds and are really smart about your storage, it doesn't really matter. This is our Swedish Christmas tree. We just went out in the forest and cut one down behind the house. And I know we have a lot of gifts under the tree. I keep warning my kids that not all of these gifts are for them. This bench my husband made, it's got a lot of food in there. So there's 3 of these sections, and each one you can put food. So that's where our pantry is. We used to have the pantry here, but I got tired of the kids coming home from school and dumping their backpacks and coats and stuff right by the door. So we did this. They each have a little space to put their papers and stuff from school in their schedule, and then they have a place to hang up their backpack, and they stuff their coats in here sometimes, and sometimes their winter pants too, but most of the year they don't have that much stuff in them. So that is honestly the whole entire house. This used to be a barn, and it still has the ramp up to the hayloft outside. And we really enjoy this old log cabin.